Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to IMDB Rants. This is volume 2. And I've decided not to go for Corey Feldman, which I probably would have said. And I've also said I need to make this a lot more quicker. Right, today's is Sylvester Stallone. Big fan of Sylvester Stallone. IMDB Rants are really like, is that available? Have you ever seen it? Pretty much get it out there. First up, Square Root. Never even fucking heard of it. The Party at Kitty and Studs, never heard of it. Now, the Italian Stallion was in a few pornos, so maybe Slide Along, Glaciers of a Pigeon Kicker. No idea. Bananas, it's a Woody Allen film, but Subway Thug uncredited. Alright, No Place to Hide, also done as Rebel. I do have that on VHS, never seen it though. Lords of the Flatbush, that has just been released by 101 Films, so that is available now on Blu-ray, never seen it. The Prisoner of Second Avenue, nope. Capone, heard of it, never seen it. Death Race 2000s, have that on VHS. Never really seen the light of day on DVD in the midst of the Death Race remake, which is pretty cool when you think about Jason Statham was in the remake of Death Race and Stallone, Machine Gun Joe. That's probably going to get a really nice special edition at some point. Farewell My Lovely Lady, never heard of it. Police Story, episode 1. Kojak's still available. Cannonball, also known as Carquake. Wow, I've really started off with Stallone. Some of these, like, fuck me, whichever wasn't tracking down. Then we've got Rocky. Everyone's got Rocky. Still got Rocky on pre-cert VHS. So yeah, Rocky's a class. Then we've got Fist. Never seen that. Paradise Alley is on 88 Films. 101 Films, Paradise Alley. That's come out recently. I've never seen that. Then we've got The Muppet Show. He's a guest star. Rocky 2. So obviously that there. Then Nighthawks. Nighthawks is the one who's got a beard. I've never seen it. Escape to Victory. That was so sought after for absolute years. Everyone was, you ever got that film with Pele in? It's Sylvester Stallone, and like it was, you just couldn't get it for fucking almost a decade. Now you can. Then we got Rocky 3, and this is where Stallone's really good. He's got his feet in the ground. The latest he's ever been after Rocky 3 goes into First Blood. First Blood and Rocky 3 are highly available. Now you can really only get them in collections. You can get probably Rocky every time any kind of distributor does kind of like classic movies, and you'll get Rocky on its own, but you won't get Rocky 2. So to get Rocky, you're going to have to get the box set. And there isn't a box set of Rocky with the 2 Creeds yet. And then you've got First Blood, which you do get it separate when they brought them out on 4K. First Bloods have all been separated, but you're not going to get a full-on Rambo box set because of all the rights. Then we've got Staying Alive, which is the man uncredited. Staying Alive is also Saturday Night Fever 2, directed by Sylvester Stallone. So that's a bit of a curveball there. Then we got Rhinestone. I've never seen it, but that looks like Dolly Parton. Then we got Rambo First Blood Part 2, again available in the box set, followed by Rocky. So he's hit big, he's had some big blockbusters, but he hasn't been like, you can see at the start of his career, he's scrapped and he's fighted, no fun intended to Rocky. Sylvester Stallone is a brilliant director, an outstanding writer, but he's got a game head, and going towards this point, he's now moulded into like going against the Schwarzenegger, you know, and they're going to start like battling for roles. But again, it's about the paychecks, but the money was being thrown at them was fucking ridiculous. Then we've got Cobra. Now, Cobra's got a bigger history. Cobra has only been available in a Stallone box set. There's a nice Stallone box set, which has Assassins in, and Cobra, Tango Cache. And there's a couple that are only available on their own. Now, Cobra was off writings because Sylvester Stallone was meant to be in Beverly Hills Cop. Things didn't work out right at the last minute. He went off to do his own thing. But Stallone still stayed in quite contact as his wife appears in the second one, and there's a few references. Then we've got Over the Top. Everyone's got a lot of fun memories of Over the Top. Over the Top's been available on VHS and DVD. The only thing with Over the Top is on DVD, it looks fucking disgraceful. That film needs restored. Whoever released that on DVD needs a slap. It's so bad. Sammy Henry, Winner Takes All, Lincoln Hawk. So that's got some crossover to Over the Top. Guess that? Yeah, it's a music video. Next up, we got Rambo 3. Got the poster on that wall you can't see. Rambo 3 was just like huge. At that point, Stallone's just like a household name. Then we got Lockup. Lockup's not too bad. Lockup is also in a Stallone box set. Sylvester Stallone has 2 Blu-ray box sets available in the UK. Lockup recently got released on 4K and had a steelbook of Stallone's hands. I remember it opens it up and his face is on the spine or something. It was quite a weird looking steelbook. Then we got the last film ever of the 80s, or the last film of that decade, Tango Cache. Worked really well, Tango Cache, but Tango Cache doesn't know what to be. It takes, you know, a good hybrid, a good team up. There's a lot of things happening around that time. Universal Soldier was in production at this point. Again, at the time, they were trying to get the Schwarzeneggers and the Stallones together. Although Bruce Willis wasn't really a big star at this point. Die Hard was just about big, but Tango and Cache, again in a box set, has been released as a stripped back version. But at the moment, we've got nothing to like scream and shout about. Followed by Rocky 5, and Rocky 5 gets a lot of heat. Again, only available really now on Blu-ray in the box sets. So you're only going to get the Rockies, except for the first one on its own. Tango and Cache is available. Then we've got Oscar. Oscar really hasn't seen the light of day after. I haven't seen it on DVD for years. But Oscar was quite big when it came out again. Stallone was huge. Then we got Dream On, guest appearances. Stop When My Man Will Shoot. Again, Stallone going into the comedies. Apparently it's an ingoing joke that Schwarzenegger sort of tricked Stallone into going on that. And then we got even Stop When My Man Will Shoot. I haven't seen that for years on DVD. I mean, I don't even know it's been available. And that's me really, really thinking about it. Think it has, but never seen it like on Blu-ray. Then we got Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger, again, getting a box set, has been a nice standard edition. Could do with an absolute corker of a release. And a defined cover from Hang On to Stallone really hanging there in the cliff to then a cosmic orange one. Cliffhanger's had quite a lot, but has aged brilliantly. You need to check Cliffhanger out. Then we got the amazing Demolition Man. Now there's a Stallone poster there, Rambo 3 there, and now Last Blood down here. And there's me making the Last Blood, because I made the frame. That'll be me outtake. I made the frame last night and go, it'd be great to have Stallone standing there, and then realised he's from there and there. What an idiot I am. Demolition Man though. Again, in a box set, has been a standalone. Wish it would get a special edition release. Does come with quite a lot of Blu-ray features. Mint at the time, again, to that double thing. Stallone with Kurt Russell, now Stallone with Sipes. Next up, The Specialist. Heavily advertised with that fucking yellow font across the bit. Known for the big romper stomper. Again though, this is a team up. This is Stallone and Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone had been in Total Recall, Basic Instinct, and this bit. James Wood in that as well. Like the idea at the time. I remember coming out. I've got a flip cover of The Specialist somewhere. But yeah, enjoy The Specialist. That's the 5. There's a Schwarzenegger. There's a Stallone box set with 5 films in, and yes, Specialist is one of them you can't get. Next up, Stallone music video. Next up, Judge Dredd. Again, Schwarzenegger passed. No one wanted to take the helmet off. So next, they're not going to let Stallone pass on it. Judge Dredd was everywhere, but Judge Dredd has become very hard to get a hold of on DVD. You just can't see that in mainstream. The classic artwork of the big chest turning his head, big box VHS has been lost. Back to the original Stallone just deadpan, yeah. With his helmet on. Judge Dredd. That will be a sought after special edition Arrow release maybe, because Arrow had done Future Shock, so Arrow's definitely got some interest in the Judge Dredd character. So I could see Arrow doing a big edition of it. Next up, we've got Assassins, which is done by Richard Donner, which is really long film, 2 hours, 12 minutes. Got some great action sequences in there. Assassins is one of them 5 on Blu-ray in the UK. It's only available in them box sets. Then we've got Daylight, also known as Cliffhanger 2. Been available on everything. Got an amazing front cover until they changed it back on DVD. It's got Stallone on the front cover like that. The original artwork of the cosmic orange and stuff like that. They're looking down the tunnel. Amazing artwork. Podcast available on this channel. Next up, we've got a curveball because we've got Cop Out, Copland. Director's first film. How the fuck did he cast not only Sylvester Stallone, but Harvey Keitel, Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, Robert Patrick? There's loads of people in it. Copland to me, I'd always feels a little bit offbeat. Do own it on Blu-ray, has been available. You just look at the Goodfellas and look at that and you're going to go, right, I want to watch that. Story goes a little bit hey-oh, but Schwarzenegger, fucking hell. If it's not me doing Heyman filming, it's Schwarzenegger and Stallone now. Now my phone's gone sound. But yeah, Cop Out, you know, great film. If you haven't seen it, it's worth seeing. Then a film that has been lost to VHS in the UK. Heavily advertised on trailers back in the day. An Alan Smithy film, Burn Hollywood Burn. I used to have it on VHS. Jackie Chan, Stallone, Whoopi Goldberg, a spoof on a spoof with Coolio in there about the director thinking the film was that bad he ran away and stole it. Great joke, great parody, just been lost. Boom, gone, disappeared. Next up, we've got The Good Life, doesn't even have a picture, just says Boss, no idea what that is. Then we've got Ants. Ants, again, coming up against Bugs Life. Everyone remembers Bugs Life Lands. Ants isn't really, still highly available because it's an early DreamWorks film. So you always see it. Then we've got Get Carter. Get Carter has been seen on DVD. Very rare. Amazing that Michael Caine's in it, which is mental. Did hit or miss, but again, you're talking about early remakes. There's a remake 2000, again, the Italian Job and stuff like that. All the stuff. And to put Stallone in a remake of a film that, you know, was so iconic, especially the northeast of England. Then we've got Driven. Driven. Again, Renniehausen reuniting him from Cliffhanger. Stallone. Dad used to watch a lot of F1, and Stallone used to always be seen in the crowd and was interested in Formula 1. And it's like Rocky in Formula 1, really. That's what it is, and going around and skimming that. That was on Snapbox DVD and it's not been seen for ages. Not had a Blu-ray release here in the UK. Avenging Angelico, I've had that and it has appeared on this channel. It's on a big box VHS. It has had a cheap release on DVD, but never seen the light of day then we've got Liberty Kids. Never heard of that. Next up, we've got Taxi Free. Fuck me, is Stallone in that? That's the one with the front cover of the taxi going down a fucking snowy mountain. Okay. Then we've got Shade. Never heard of that. And I've never seen it for years and years and years of working in retail of films. You go, alright, yeah. Then we got Spy Kids 3. So I remember Spy Kids 3. Re-teaming. Well, sort of, it's obviously Antonio Banderas, who's shit hot with Rodriguez. Antonio and him worked on Assassins. Stallone playing the bad guy in a 3D movie. Then we've got a guest appearance of 2 episodes in Las Vegas. Then before taking a bit of a hiatus, to come back and have probably the best year in his career. We're talking about Rocky Balboa, written and directed and starring him, and Rambo, the same year. Amazing. You know, the released a couple years apart, but he was shit hot. You know, come back to Rambo and then come back to Rocky Balboa. You know, at that time it was just like fucking hell, Stallone's just fucking rocking it. In the middle of that, we've got Killers Kill Me Dead, Men Dead. The Trainer, credits only, whatever that is. Then we've got Incredible Love. He's cast as himself. Then we've got The Expendables. Again, Stallone at this time writing, directing, you know, really grunging back, and Expendables work of art. You know, it could have had done with a better antagonist. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, and spawned 2 sequels after that. Next, we've got a film I watched the other night called The Zookeeper, when he plays the voice of the lion. So, going back to Expendables, Expendables actually was the first ever Blu-ray I ever bought. Camera's flashing red. Speed this up. Incredible Love, never even heard of it, to know he's in it. Rambo, again, is quite available. Then we've got Expendables 2, again, in the box set, had a steelbook. Then we've got Bullet to the Head, which is quite a good film. First film that really advertised. Stallone's had his upper chest tattooed and his shoulders. Christian Slater co-stars in it, nice box. Then we've got Escape Plan, teaming up with Arnold Schwarzenegger, who didn't love that fucking movie because I did. Highly available as well. Saturday Night Live, Grudge Match, Robert De Niro versus Sylvester Stallone. What more do you want? Available on all formats, great film, really funny, tongue-in-cheek, Robert De Niro, Raging Bull, you know what I mean, going back to Cop Out as well, Copland. And then we've got The Collection, or also known as Reach Me, which I seen a trailer for and actually seen it really cheap, and I have that in the other room to watch. Never seen it though. Then we got Creed. What a fucking return to a franchise, and what a way to send the franchise off. That is why Sylvester Stallone is the fucking tits. Then we've got Ratchet and Clank, the video game, and then Guardians of the Galaxy 2 as a cameo in that. Then we've got Animal Crackers, is Bullet Man. I've never seen that. This Is Us. It's a TV series. Doing a lot of TV work. Escape Plan 2. Fuck me. I'm not going to say much. I'm going to say the battery life for Escape Plan 2. Fuck my life. There's a rerun random about that. Then we've got Creed 2, which is amazing. But again, Escape Plan 2, over to Bulgaria, wherever he's filming, my bad shoulder. To come back to Creed, again, just bouncing the bullet. Then he's got Backtrace. Fuck me, that is one of your worst films I've ever seen. Backtrace is terrible. After Backtrace, he is now in Mortal Kombat 11. And then we've got Escape Plan 3, which he made back to back to Escape Plan 2. And then we've got Last Blood as the final movie. You can just see his head creeping there. And Last Blood is available on Blu-ray, and it's just fucking class. But he's got nothing up and coming. Rumours of Tango Cache 2, rumours of Demolition Man 2. He spent pretty much the last lockdown revisiting Rocky 4, so we'll see Rocky 4 maybe in a special edition and stuff like that. And it has been working on a superhero film. That wasn't mentioned there, was like the homeless guy running around. I've followed a bit on that, but very active. Great guy to follow on social media. Again, he's all about passing the torch, which I think is another fucking brilliant thing about him. Especially when you see documentaries, especially with Last Blood, when he's encouraging people to take characters, but he's not afraid to say, no fucking way, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? But again, he's a great underdog story for his early days and refusing to sell Rocky for what Rocky would become, what he would become. Again, he didn't want to do First Blood. Everybody passed on First Blood. It got passed around for over a decade. He comes in, takes that underdog story and makes Rambo an iconic as well. Enough iconic that everyone fucking shit the bed when Mortal Kombat 11 announced that Rambo was going to be in it. It's just like fucking amazing. But yeah, Sylvester Stallone is number 2 on IMDB Rants, and I've got 2 outtakes to film. Outtake number 1, and I forgot to say, seeing the outtakes, Rambo 3 original poster. Thank you, Nigel, for that. It's awesome. He also gave me the Running Man one too. Thanks for watching. That's my brand new custom framed Last Blood. It'd be fucking cool. I had that poster and then I was like, Stallone is everywhere I look. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.